Welcome to another beautiful morning here in France. Today's ride is going to be a bit of a mix. On paper it seems quite easy, but yeah, I think the distance is going to be the challenge for me today. The plan today is to ride down to a place called Collioure, which is actually on the Mediterranean coast, so we'll be dipping our feet in the sea and having a picnic. It's a trip of about 50 k's, but the challenge then is that we are going to ride back as well. So I've not ridden 100 k's this year, so let's see how I do. We are currently cycling on Le Voie Verte, which is a dedicated cycle path, and we're going to be on this pretty much all the way down to the sea today. And this used to be an old railway track. This whole area was an iron sort of ore mining area, and they used to make iron here, and these railway lines were all to do with that. Today's route isn't going to be a straight out and back. Chris has put the routes together and he's called the outward leg Vindaloo and the return leg Korma. So for anybody who's not familiar with Indian food, Vindaloo's quite hot and spicy, so there's a couple of climbs in there. And then Korma, yeah, that's nice and easy, fairly straightforward, but it's still going to be, yeah, about 120 k's. Nice little detour through the very picturesque town of Serres, and we're now back on Le Voie Verte. Now, over the last couple of days here in France, the temperature has been ridiculously hot. We're talking 40 degrees Celsius, and that's actually been very, very hard to ride in. I think the weather forecast for today is going to be slightly cooler, but at 10 o'clock it's already 26 degrees Celsius, and this is probably as warm as I would like it. I don't think it's going to stay this this temperature though. It's definitely going to rise during the day. That was the local gendarme. Didn't give me much room. We're now on the old road that's running parallel with the main dual carriageway. We've only got about 20 k's to get to Collioure and the sea, but we picked up a nasty little headwind, so it's all about sitting on a wheel and trying to save a bit of energy. Up until now the route's been fairly flat, but this is the first climb of the day, and where it gets a little bit Vindaloo spicy. Well, that was unexpected. A little 1.6 kilometre climb, and when you finish that, there was another 600 metre climb on top of it. So that was fun. What do we think, everyone?
You can see the sea now.
Yeah, at least we can see the sea.
Fine. We've got a target.
Hurrah!
We've got a target this downhill.
Yeah, until the next hill.
Well, yeah.
But it's warmed us up certainly.
It has.
It's always downhill to the next hill.
Yeah. Unless in Scotland it's uphill to the next hill.
Yeah.
Apparently our coffee stop is 6 kilometres away, And it's more or less downhill all the way. Hurrah! A quick little regroup and then the last couple of kilometres to the coffee stop. Again, another very nice little refreshment stop there. We've had some drinks and a little bit of sugar to pep us up, but we don't have too much further to go now until we get to Collier, hopefully. I don't know if it's my imagination, but it's even starting to feel a bit seasidey now. Another little bit of Vindaloo spice. Welcome to the Mediterranean.
Pretty good, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Just love the Med.
Oh, as we came over the crest and you could see the sea out there, it was a wonderful feeling.
Wasn't it?
And it's even better when you're close to it.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm just going to stay on the sandy bit because, yeah. Oh, it's lovely and cool.
Lovely and cool, but
Well, there we go. That's us dipping our feet in the Mediterranean, and it is beautifully cool and the water's very clear, and yes, it's absolutely fantastic. Very nice little picnic at Collier there, and now we're starting our ride back. So we're well on our way back now. And in theory, we are following Chris's Korma route. But basically that headwind that we had on the way in has now turned around, and it's not the tailwind we were expecting. It's, would you believe, another headwind. I was hoping it wasn't going to get quite as hot today. Last couple of days have been in the 40s, and right now it's 36 Celsius, so a little bit cooler than the last few days, but still blooming hot. "75 kilometers in now, and it's starting to get to me. It's very hot, absolutely no shade, and I'm right at the back of the group, so I'm not getting any protection from the wind or anything. So I think my ride will very soon be over. Well, there we go, that's my ride done for today. 76 kilometres was about all I could manage in this heat. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the 120 with everyone else. They're pushing on, and hopefully they'll make it back, but I'm going to get a nice ride back in the van. Well done. Well, that's us back at base here. Obviously, I'm very disappointed at getting in the van at 75, 76 kilometres. But Barbara, you did the whole
110.
Well done.
I think that's my longest ride yet.
Well done.
It was good.
And Charles, you did 110 as well.
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
In miles?
I've got the sweat to prove it.
And Adam, you did the full 110. Brilliant.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Hot at the end there,
And not forgetting Chris as well. Chris did the 110, but Chris is a little bit superhuman, so.
I was getting a little crampy tweak at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, well done, everyone.